Good morning. Today is Wednesday, April the 21st, 2021, and I want to have a discussion with you. On yesterday, at approximately 5 p.m. on yesterday, a police officer by the name of Sergeant Coney refused to take a police report from me. I had been directed to go to the police department to file a police report against the police, a criminal complaint, because some police officers have been doing some really bad things to me, along with the Department of Children and Family Services and some other entities. And the first officer who came out wouldn't take the report. She would not take the report. And Sergeant Coney came out, and the seating was limited. So he ushered me over into a corner where he actually tried to literally corner me. And when I asked him for the police report, he would not do it. And then he began playing word games with me. Now, this is the 4th District Police Department located on East 93rd and Kinsman, which is a predominantly black community and not a quite wealthy community, as some would know wealthy to be, and where the businesses are few and limited. KFC is no longer, Kentucky Fried Chicken is no longer there. They do have a McDonald's, and they have a low income gas station there. And other than that, they have no major businesses there. They have some things over there that are a bit challenging. Anyway, Sergeant Coney not only refused to take my police report from me, but he wanted what I was going to say in the report to know what it was going to be, and began to tell me that he wouldn't do a report for that. Then he went to tell me about how he was going to go to internal affairs, and I said, but you're not a judge. I asked for a police report because I was told to come and get a police report done. So when I saw that it was becoming a hostile situation, I got up to leave, and I made a phone call. And he asked me, who are you calling? Where are you going? I'm not done with you yet. You can't leave here. And he followed me outside and began yelling at me. Another officer was coming into the station and heard it. And he kept saying, so you're refusing such as, I don't know what I was supposed to be refusing. But I told him, you're refusing to do a police report for me. And every time I've come here, you all have refused to take a police report from me or address the reports that I have filed. The 3rd District Police Department told me, don't come there. They wouldn't do one for me. The 5th District violated my protection order when it was on Upper Chester, next to the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Library, before they relocated it and turned it into the 3rd District, and then relocated it and put it over in the Collinwood area. And I have a few concerns pertaining to this, because the police won't do a police report for me. Also, when the police station is an unsafe place for people to be, That's something we need to be looking at. I prefaced our conversation by stating I'm not anti police. I believe police are needed when necessary to help people who are in situations. Oh, but he told me, oh, that's good to know. But it began persecuting me and harassing me. And he wanted to play little word games. And I told him, you're not the judge, you're the police officer, and I need a police report. And once again, I did not get my police report that I was told to go and get. This is the same district also that has violated my protection order, another protection order I have, a criminal protection order. And I've been having some real challenges with the police, law enforcement. Cleveland, Euclid, Ohio, Shaker Heights, Ohio, Indianapolis, Indiana, some people down in Mississippi and Tennessee, and some other places. Oh, Alabama. When I had a situation in Richmond, Virginia, there was a warrant issued for the father of my two daughters, and Indiana made this history disappear. I also reported to Sergeant Coney of my being a victim of human and sexual trafficking, as well as dereliction of duty of police officers, conspiracy to commit murder, and my having been beat up by law enforcement officers, dragged down the street, and how the conspiracy to commit murder component works, along with the Department of Cuyahoga County Children and Family Services, who refused to enforce my civil protection order I had at one time. He began to interrogate me and tell me, well, we don't do a report for that. We don't do a report for this. We don't do a report. If you've done a report for that, we don't do another report. So if you're telling me no, why would I sit there and go back and forth? I'm in a catch-22 situation because I cannot go to my legislators because my legislators will help lock me up and do bad things to me in their competitive mode. And I am also a candidate for the United States House of Representatives for the 11th District of Ohio for the United States Congress for this special 2021 election. And the Congress of Black Women will be having a debate on Saturday and will not welcome me in this discussion or debate that is being made available to the community, and they know that I am a candidate. Every election, efforts are made to lock me up, unlawfully detain me, silence me, and hurt me in some shape, form, or fashion. I'm also concerned about the fact I do have my sentiments to the George Floyd family. I do have my condolences do go out. I'm also concerned about the fact that this same zeal and effort did not go out for Timothy Russell and Melissa Williams, who were gunned down after an extreme illegal police chase, gunned down on a schoolyard by all white officers and one who emptied rounds. Some call it 147 shots, but I understand it's at least 154 shots in a predominantly black community on a schoolyard. And there has been two unarmed black people, a man and a woman, who were not a threat or harm to anybody, and they went into from one jurisdiction into another, and the police officer did not get prosecuted, charged with a crime. He went to a trial where the judge helped his people. I witnessed that myself. He was leading the witnesses on the stand to see to it that Michael Brillo was not prosecuted. Another concern. If we're going to have national discussions and outrage, Tanisha Anderson, a woman who was merely vocal, expressing her disdain towards something, a family member calls the police to have her locked in the psych ward for expressing herself, and gets murdered right in front of her own daughter and her family on Ansel Road in Cleveland, Ohio. Tased to death, handcuffed, etc., etc., etc. There's no outrage about this. Now we have House Bill 22 and 109 and Senate Bill 16 and 41. And then I understand there's a bill in reference to teachers carrying guns to school now, where children are met with guns and tasers and pistols, where their parents have no access to them any longer. There's like a Matthew 24, where they say it's going to be difficult to have children in such a time. You tell the children no violence, but you create an environmental community where they have to be afraid. There are two components to House Bill 22. There's the criminal and there's the academic. And in the language of the academic, it implies certain. And it also refers to schools as facilities. Sounds like incarceration. I'd like to complete this discussion with you, and I would like those of you who would like to financially sponsor me and assist me, I would like for you to do so, and you can do so Cash App. You can go to Apostolette, of course, the $ in front of it, APOSTLETT. Or you can go to my other Cash App at $APOSTLETT, the number 4, PROPHETESS. You can also financially contribute to me on Zelle, GoFundMe, and other options. It's not considered as income at all. I'm also being challenged with components of the legal community and being denied equal opportunities under the law there, as well as in the electoral process, period. I've been representing myself in the courts of law because I've had to, and no attorney has chosen to do so. People have a right to their choice. But if there's an attorney who would like to help me, please contact me and let me know what you can and will do for me. And if you would like, anyone would like to speak to me, and not with robocalls and calling me from numbers that are not numbers. A lot of people have been doing that, calling me And when I call back, it's not a number, or they don't say anything on the phone. I guess they're supposed to be scaring me. But I haven't been given the spirit of fear. I have power, love, and a sound mind. And you're wasting your time on that one. Anyone who would like to work with me, support me, my phone number is 1-216-548-0820. I go by the name of Reverend Pamela M. Pinckney Butts. My dad is a Pinckney, and my mother's maiden name is Butts. And I incorporated my mother's maiden name into my name, and I actually did it legally in the courts where Magistrate David Mills, who knows where my file is and what he did with the paperwork, but it seems to be gone for whatever the reason is. But I did legally follow the proper procedures. That's the same magistrate who told me if I die, I'm dead, so what? And shrugged his shoulders and threw his hands up in the air and told me if I come there for any help, that he was going to have me locked up. But anyway, I'm a licensed ordained apostolate where I do ministry. And I will also be celebrating my 19 years of ministry August the 6th through the 8th, 2021. And I'm also having a pre-Mother's Day celebration, Jericho March, May the 8th, 2021. You can call me for the details to participate. And a pre-Father's Day celebration, Jericho March, June the 19th, 2021. May the 8th and June the 19th, the times will be from 12 to 2, 12 noon to 2 p.m. I would like for us to celebrate, congratulate, commemorate, and supply resources for mothers and fathers. The media and others have the information. They just choose not to support me for whatever their reasons are. And thank you for your time. My phone number is 1-216-548-0820. Those are just a few things that I am concerned about. And remember to vote for me also. I am a candidate in this United States of America congressional race. As you see, my Federal Election Commission member. And I'm also on the Cuyahoga County website as a candidate. And I've done my press release, and I did my press conference, and I announced it. Now, if people would like to have more and better, and even have discussions, it's not time to stop hearing the voices of the people at all. Well, you have no people, you have no purpose. Where you have no voices, you have no victory. I'm Reverend Pamela M. Pinckney Butts, and I'm also licensed and ordained in all other 4 positions of the church: prophetess, evangelist, pastor, and teacher. And once again, I have been pastoring and holding all these positions for the last 19 years, state recognized. However, I was doing it long before then. And I am the only and the first apostolate, which represents identifying the rights, responsibility, liberty, and voice of women and our children through religion and politics. I pray that you be well, blessed, and safe. And I want you to know today that the pandemic is not COVID-19. The pandemic is what led to COVID-19. The pandemic is the compromise of lives. And it's time for the pandemic to end and be over. I'm not looking forward to another pandemic. I'm looking forward to the blessings and prosperity to take place in the land. Have a great day. And my ministry number is 1216-466-2872. And I have other opportunity options available that are good wealth and good prosperity for the people. Take care and be blessed. Have a great day. All rights reserved for this and all of my videos. Check me out on YouTube. Someone put a crazy picture of me on YouTube from the East Cleveland Democratic Club meeting. If you open the video, you'll see that never took place. But anyway, take care. YouTube, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Facebook, Reddit, all of social media, and you can even find me on some mainstream media, radio, television, etc., press, and my books too that I've written: Choose Life, Prodigal Protocol, From Riches to Rags, The Cost of Reporting Abuse, and The Passages of Pamela. Be blessed, north, south, east, and west. I keep trying to close this out, but I guess that's the preacher in me. And remember that I love you all. And I pray for peace. You can email me at worldpeace, 2, the word day, at outlook.com. And for the campaign, you can email me at elect, ELECT, REV, Pamela, PAMELA, middle initial M, Pinkney, PINKNEY, Butts, BUTTS, at AOL.com or gmail.com. Once again, it's elect, ILEC, correction. Here we go. You know how that is. Correct. ELECT, REV, PAMELA, M, PINKNEY, BUTTS at AOL.com or at gmail.com. And you can also go at World Peace Today, 2, of course, at yahoo.com or World Peace, 2, the word day, 2 at gmail.com or World Peace, 2, the word day at AOL.com. Whichever your carrier is. I don't want us to get into disputes over the lighter matters. Let's address the weightier ones. Take care now. Today is the 21st day of April 2021. It snowed here, so be prepared. And as the word says, be instant in season and out of season. With your feet shod with the gospel, the preparation of the gospel of peace.